Yeah, good. We ready? Let's do it. Shout out to my subscribers, man. And if you're not subscribed, fix it. It's real easy. Anyway, man, I like how this whole ambiance looks. See, I like to have it dark behind me and everything. No need of you getting distracted with what's going on behind me. Tampa 2 here. See? I like my videos like this. See, I gotta enjoy them too, even though I make them. Anyway, I've been looking at my analytics. I figured out how to look deep into my analytics. And I found out that 50% of y'all that watch my videos are not subscribed. And the other 50% is subscribed. So the 50% that's not, fix it. All right. Again, busy week. Not a lot of moves being made for the Bucs, but a busy week. First thing I want to talk about on my list here is the cheerleaders. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers cheerleaders, man. Yeah, they chose the squad. They just chose the squad. They had the tryouts and they chose the squad. If you ain't seen the squad, go on the Buccaneers website and you can see the Buccaneers cheerleading squad, the ones that made it. Congratulations to y'all, man. That's dope. Now, what I will say is they don't make a lot of money for the work they got to do, but they working on that. I think they sued the NFL a while ago. Not the Bucs cheerleaders, but cheerleaders, period. So shout out to y'all, man, that made the squad. I know it be hot as hell out there in Tampa, and y'all be jumping around and all that. I think they make like $100-something a game. Like that's all they make, like $100-something a game. That's crazy. That's crazy. You couldn't pay me $100-something to be out there. And matter of fact, we just signed in that squad is one male cheerleader. Shout out to you, homie. You made it too, man. That's dope. See, the Bucs are revolutionary when it comes to what we be doing, man. Y'all pay attention to the players. Y'all not paying enough attention. I'm getting tongue-tied. Enough attention to the revolutionary moves we making, man. We changing the game. Male cheerleader, shout out to you, homie. I wouldn't be out there doing it for $100 a game. I'm sorry. Now for $1,000 a game, no, that ain't enough neither. That ain't enough neither. I'm sorry. For $1,500 a game, Tampa 2 will get out there. Facts. Tampa 2 will get out there for $1,500 a game. And I can't do no cartwheels, but I'll hold the girls up. Yo, see that muscle. I'll hold the girls up, man. But that's all I'm doing. I can't do no splits, none of that. I'm just there to hold up the women. Hey, Allie. One of the cheerleaders named Allie. You fired. Ooh, you fired. Hey, go in there and look at the cheerleaders, man. Put in the comments which one is your favorite. Which one you gonna be watching this season. Anyway, off of that, we signed defensive tackle. His name is Nick Thurman. He was an undrafted free agent last year. He got signed by the Texans because he went to college out there in Houston. So he got signed by the Texans. And they said he played in all 4 preseason games. Then he got cut. Then he didn't sign with no other team all year. Not a practice squad, nothing. Then he signed with the Bucs this week. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you kind of already know where this is about to go. So on the count of 3, what we think about this guy, Nick Thurman, defensive tackle? 1, 2, 3. Trash! Boy, you trash! Yo, you did not sign on even a practice squad all year and you wasn't hurt? Bro, you trash. Come on. Look, Jason Light, you know what I think it is? You signing camp meet. Y'all know what camp meet is? Camp meet is people you got in camp, training camp, that's in there so the starters don't get hurt. They go in there and they get beat up all camp, and then they get cut. They camp meet. We need bodies to be in training camp so people can hit them and so they can hit people and all that. Then they get the hell on. This guy has to be camp meet. Has to be. Because he wasn't good in college anyway. He wasn't good in college. He played in all 4 preseason games. He got cut. Then he went the whole season without nobody talking to him. Or at least he didn't sign with nobody. And the Bucs go out and sign him. Trash, man. What? Y'all must have paid him like a couple $100 and like a cheeseburger or something. They ain't no, this dude don't deserve $1. Like, y'all can sign me if that's the case. Y'all want camp meet? Tampa 2 will come down there and be camp meet. Shit. I hit somebody for the rookie minimum. That's crazy. And he ain't even a rookie. So is he a rookie? I don't know. Because he was a rookie last year, so he ain't a rookie this year. So do he got to get paid the rookie minimum? I don't know. Y'all can pay me the rookie minimum. The rookie minimum is $350,000 or something like that. Pay me and I'll come and be camp meet. And I go be a cheerleader and hold all the cheerleaders up. Bringing these trash, garbage can ass players into. He ain't no competition. Anyway, so I spent too much time on that. Let's see what else going on. Oh, look. Trent Dilfer and Dexter Jackson are going to announce our 2nd and 3rd round picks for the draft. That is an honor, man. Forever. Forever. You will be, whatever pick you announce, that clip will play forever, man. Every time we go back to when we pick Jameis and when we pick all these players for the 1st and second rounds and the 3rd round, they always got to play the clip of the person that announced it. So forever you ingrained in Bucs history, not to mention the fact that Trent Dilfer was a 1st round pick, right? And Dexter Jackson was Super Bowl MVP, so whatever, right? So they already entrenched. And then Trent Dilfer went and won his Super Bowl with the Ravens, even though we drafted him and then cut him. Stupid. Anyway, so that's happening. That's dope. Y'all know the offseason workout started. A lot of people was there, not everybody. But who made the news? Jerald McCoy. Jerald McCoy wasn't there. They've been trying to shop him, man. They've been trying to get Jerald McCoy the hell out of there. Why? Because we got Vita Vea, man. We don't need Jerald McCoy anymore at the price we got to pay him. You're not worth $10 million, guy. It's crazy, right? You celebrated by the fans, and then the second we get some new blood in, we ready to boot your ass out of there. But that's what happens because we fans, bro. I'm sorry. We fans. And we don't care about you. Now, you go out there and you start sacking crazy, and then we'll care about you again. But we don't care about you right now. Not for $10 million. Nope. Go, man, look, go play with somebody else and, you know, give us that money. But nobody don't want them. Well, I can't say nobody don't want them, but they don't want them for that price. So we've been trying to shop them. Now, I'm not saying he won't be a value member of the team. I'm just saying, for that money, we could pay a rookie or a second-year player to do what Jerald McCoy is doing for us. Which is not much, which is just swallowing up people. Ain't much. All right. So, they did the press conferences for the players that showed up to the off-season workout. And remember that we get to have our players come a week sooner than everybody else because we got a new coach. You get to start your program a week earlier than everybody else. Shaq Barrett went up there and talked. I like what was coming out of his mouth, man. He got this chip on his shoulder that I like. I like when players got a chip on their shoulder. That means they're going to play hard. They're going to play tough. And he got a chip on his shoulder. Now, I will say the Bucs have brought free agents in the past with a chip on their shoulder, and they didn't do nothing. I don't think that's going to be the case this time, though. Vernon Hargreaves. Oh, man. Vernon. Boy, you got me too hyped. And I know you watch my videos, Vernon. I know you watch my videos. You got me too hyped. You got to show and prove, brother. You got to show and prove. Because you got me hyped thinking you going to be the shit this year. They're going to let you play press man. You get to be right up in the receiver face, which is what you like. Now, let's not pretend like you can run with a receiver because you cannot. But you got closing speed. Once the ball is in the air, you can close on a receiver really, really fast. But make no mistake about it. And let's be crystal clear. You can't run with no receivers. Not all of them. You can run with some of the slower ones, but you can't run with them. You can give chase. But your closing speed is crazy. I don't know where you get that gear from, but your closing speed is crazy. So that's good, man. You're going to get to play the outside, and then Carlton Davis is going to play the other outside, and he going to be impressed, man. That's dope. We're going to be straight. So we got to find us a slot corner. Too easy. We're going to talk about that here in a little while, too. So Carlton Davis and Vernon Hargreaves going to play our outside corners. We got to find us a slot, and I think that's going to be dope, man. I think we're going to be good. Now, let me tell you something. Everybody know that the Bucs are switching to a 3-4. And a lot of Bucs fans feel like we ain't never played that before. Y'all got to pay better attention to the games and watch the defense. We've played 3-4 defense before. It don't look like a 3-4. It'll look like a 4-3, and then somebody will drop off. So that's just disguising the 3-4 to look like a 4-3. They call that a hybrid defense. And we've done this before. The difference is we're going to be very, very aggressive and probably be primarily out of the 3-4. But we'll do some 4-3 stuff too. What's dope about well, I won't say what's dope. The reason why teams run a 4-3 is because you generate pressure from the defensive line, right? In a 4-3, the pressure comes from the defensive line on the quarterback. It is imperative that these defensive linemen get through the line or shed their blocks so they can get to the quarterback. That's where the pressure comes from. Now, in a 3-4, the pressure doesn't come from the D-line. The pressure comes from the linebackers via the blitz. The good thing about a 3-4 is you don't know, the quarterback doesn't know where the blitz is coming from. See, in the 3-4, it is very hard to dissect where the defensive pressure is coming from. And it's hard because you don't know who's rushing. Because we can make it look like any one of our 4 linebackers is coming, and none of them will come. We can also make it look like we in the 3-4, and then right before the snap, drop somebody down to make it a 4-3. Right before the snap, and now you're getting pressure from the line, and the linebackers are in coverage. We can also go down there in the 4-3, and then right before the snap, drop the 4th linebacker back, and now we back in the 3-4 right when you snap the ball. It's just hard to dissect that for a quarterback. Not all of them, but most of them. The elite ones, it don't matter what you do. They're gonna look for your cues, and they'll be able to pick out what you're trying to do. Here's why that 3-4 is kind of suspect, because it is a very aggressive defense. Aggressive. That means that there's a lot of one-on-ones all over the field. First of all, The D-line is just there to cover their gaps and try to put their hand on a runner or something. But they're primarily there to cover their gaps and try to get through. If they get through, great. But they're outnumbered on the line. But they still try to get through the line. If they can get through the line, then that is very dangerous. That means you're getting pressure with 3 and got 4 in coverage. That is crazy. But a lot of times, man, on the outside, you're going to have your one-on-ones. And if we can't win them one-on-one matchups, you're going to get that 3-4 get tore apart. Tore apart. We got to be able to stop the run, and we got to be able to stop the pass on every down. And that thing is so aggressive that if a quarterback be able to pick your playbook apart, they're going to beat you all game. That's why when you run a 3-4, it's good that you got a little 4-3 in you in case you start getting tore up. So, I like it, man. I like the switch, but these players will have to win their one-on-one matchups or else we're going to get tore up. Let's see what else going on. Oh, here's the thing, too, to know about the 3-4. I almost forgot. So the pressure is going to come from the outside, right? One of the sides. Who do you think they're going to put on the right side? Right now, they got JPP out there. He'll have to stand up, but they got JPP out there. You think they're going to switch? Put Carl Nassib out there? It's going to come from the outside regardless. So Carl Nassib played the left, JPP played the right, but that don't necessarily mean it's going to stay that way if they got to stand up. Instead of putting their hand in the dirt, they may switch it. I know that Noah Spence is going back to linebacker from the D-line. So I don't know how they're going to do that, man. That's going to be real crazy and creative to see. Todd Bowles going to be able to do whatever he wants with them linebackers. It's going to be dope, especially if we draft Devin White or Bush. That's a whole nother video. We'll talk about that later. This week, my mock draft is going to drop. I'm almost finished with it. What I'm going to be doing is the first 5 picks or 7 picks, wherever I got the Bucs picking at. And then I'm going to give the rest of the picks for the Bucs. Right? I'm not going to go through all the teams in every round and all that. I'm going to tell you what I think the Bucs are going to do. But the consensus pick for the Bucs right now is Devin White. But I'm gonna show you some things that could shake that up this week. Whatever happened to Greedy Williams? I remember a few months ago, everybody wanted Greedy Williams and he was the pick. Guess y'all figured out what I was saying. Greedy Williams can't tackle. He's out of there. Man, y'all don't talk about Greedy Williams no more. You forgot. Tampa 2 didn't forget. Anyway, last thing, man. I saw somebody asking the question, who should the Bucs induct into the Bucs Ring of Honor next? I saw that question out there. And I'm going to say Rondé Barber. Rondé Barber should be in the Ring of Honor. Now, you know when the Ring of Honor go up, you can't wear his number anymore. I told y'all last video, Gene Deckerhoff got put in the Ring of Honor. I'm sorry, not Ring of Honor, but the Hall of Fame, Bucs Hall of Fame. So, I think it's time for Rondé to go up there, man. It's time for Rondé to go up there. Shout out to you, Rondé. That is everything that I got for y'all this week. Make sure you subscribe. Shout out to breast cancer awareness, man. Shout out to y'all. Prayers up for those that are dealing with that. I like to wear my breast cancer awareness hat every now and then because I knew people that was suffering from breast cancer or had family members suffering from breast cancer. So shout out to breast cancer awareness. I know the month is in October, but we can celebrate it. I mean, not celebrate it, but we can observe it every day of the week, every month of the year. Shout out to y'all, man. Tampa 2. Subscribe. Peace.